In this video, we will explore transferring your blood glucose data from your meter into Level. As you accumulate your blood glucose readings in your meter, from time to time you will want to look at graphs or tables to analyze your readings and to see what you can do to adjust your behavior and improve your control. In order to do this, you have to transfer your readings from the meter into a program such as Level, which will provide this information for you. There is a mechanism in the Level program to manually enter your readings one at a time, and this is adequate. However, it's much more efficient to transfer your readings electronically. So the way that you transfer your readings electronically from your meter into your computer is that you must procure from the vendor who made the meter for you. In this particular case, this is a LifeScan meter. You must procure from them a cable to make the attachment from the meter and into the computer. These cables, unfortunately, cost around $40 or $50. This is the one that LifeScan will give to you. And if you're using the Roche meter, for example, then their cable will have this slightly different appearance to it. Due to the expense of these cables, Level Healthware provides 3 models of the Level program, known as Level for Libraries, Level for Centers, and Multi-User Level, which can be used by more than one person and can be used as a data downloading center. For example, your local library or your senior citizen center, or even the lobby in the hospital where your diabetes caregiver is, can install a Level model, and you may drop in and use it solely for the purpose of downloading your meter, and they will provide the cables for you, and you will save yourself the cost of purchasing your own cable. If you use the feature in Level, known as Internet Data Storage, then your downloaded data at that computer also becomes immediately visible to you on your home computers, and also immediately visible to your diabetes caregiver. To illustrate the transfer of your blood glucose readings from your meter into Level, first let's go to the Level for Diabetes website and download and install a free trial copy of Single User Level. So the website that we're going to is www.levelfordiabetes.com. And when we arrive at this website, then we can go to the page for the Single User Level. And at that point, we can download the free trial version. And we can proceed with the download. And we want to save this. The reason that we actually want to save this is because due to the licensing policy of Level Healthware Company to encourage your use of Internet Data Storage, you can install this copy of Single User Level on as many computers that you care to, provided that you're the sole user of it. So you can have this Single User Level on your laptop, on your home computer, on your office computer, and whatever others that you care to, and Internet Data Storage will keep them all updated with your current readings. So this is going to take a few moments to install. So what we're going to do is come back in a moment. Now that the copy of Single User Level has been installed, the first screen that comes up is informing you the number of free entries that you have left on your trial version. If you have finished this number of allowed entries and you still want to evaluate Level some more, then you simply may re-download the free trial version and use it one more time. If you have a few meters, such as, for example, here I have the LifeScan Ultra, then this meter, in order to have the information transferred from the meter and into the computer, it must be connected with this proprietary cable that comes from LifeScan, both into the meter and into the computer itself. And after establishing this connection, then the computer program that is doing the downloading will send certain instructions into the meter requesting it to transfer its data and into the computer. These certain instructions, which the meter will recognize, are known as a protocol for enacting that transfer. And for this particular meter, the LifeScan OneTouch Ultra, the LifeScan company has made public those instructions, that is the protocol for downloading this meter. For that reason, the code can be put into the level program to download this meter directly. And it will be done by going to Setups and Set Download Parameters. And in the Set Download Parameters, you indicate which meter it is that you are using to download. In this case, it's the OneTouch Ultra, so we OK it. You also indicate this technical information as to which COM port on the computer that you are connected to, and the available ones are in black, and if one doesn't work, simply try another one. The rate of transfer is almost always 9600, so that doesn't present a problem. So now we are set up for downloading this particular meter. You do not have to set it up again as long as this is the meter that you're downloading. To actually enact the download, you go to blood glucose levels and you click on download meter. And it will now lead you through the transfer of the data that is in this meter directly into the level program. This, of course, is the simplest way to get your data from your meter and into the level program, and that is to download directly into the level program. That is possible to be done for any meter for which the manufacturer of that meter has made public the protocol necessary to enact that transfer. The LifeScan company has made public the protocols for almost all of their meters, and therefore those meters can be directly downloaded into the level program. However, for one of their meters, and the particular meter in question is the LifeScan UltraSmart, they have chosen not to make public that protocol. So if you're using this meter, then the code cannot be written to download that meter directly into the level program. Also, the Roche company, which puts out a large family of meters, has chosen to keep proprietary the protocol for all of their meters. So all of the Roche meters cannot be downloaded directly into the level program. This is actually not an obstacle in the slightest, because each time you purchase a cable from one of these companies, along with the cable comes a software program written by the same engineers who made the meter. And this is the software program, for example, that comes with a OneTouch cable. And these software programs that are written by the companies themselves are capable of downloading all of the meters that are made by that company. There is no additional purchase price for this piece of software. It comes with the cable. Once you install this piece of software, then you can use this piece of software to transfer your readings from the meter and into the computer. Once that transfer has been taken place, then the level program can import those readings that are now present already in the computer. So both companies, LifeScan and Roche, provide this downloading software which will enable you to get your readings from any of those particular meters and into the computer. And once they're in the computer, then the level program has a pickup point called import from a text file, where it will import those readings that were put out by the software given by the proprietary company, and therefore import them into the level program. So you can choose to import from LifeScan's software, or you can choose to import from the Roche software. And these transfers then bring your data into the level system. So let's illustrate how that would be gone about by looking at, for example, the LifeScan software product, which is known as OneTouch software. So when this comes up, you simply use this software to download your meter into the computer. So you connect your meter with their cable into the computer, and you simply click on Download Meter Readings, and you will download the meter. So once the meter has been downloaded, step 1, step 2, step 3, then the data is present in your computer. Once it's present in your computer, you simply click on Tools, and you ask to export this data. And it will ask you to name for the file that you want to export it to. So you can export it to a location of your choosing. And as you export it, it will be in a generic format. All of the data will be in text form, and the fields will be separated by commas or semicolons or vertical lines. Because the fields originally, anyway, were separated by commas, this format of the text file is known as a comma-separated values, or CSV files. So you export the data from this software program into your computer at a location of your choosing, and it will be exported as a simple text file of type .csv, comma-separated values. You do this whether you are using either the OneTouch program, which comes from LiveScan, or if you're using the Accu-Check program, then the situation is exactly the same. What you do with the Accu-Check or Roche programs is that you first connect your Roche meter to the computer, and download your Roche meter into the computer using the Accu-Check software. And as you use the Accu-Check software to download your data into the computer, at the conclusion of that download, you do exactly the same thing that you did with the LiveScan OneTouch situation, and that is you export a comma-separated value files. So originally you download your device, and after your device has been downloaded, then you can take a look at the data, or you can go directly to Tools, and you can export it as a comma-separated value file, and you can export it to a location of your choosing. And again, once these have been done, then the download in Level can be used to import that data into the Level program. Once the data has been imported into the Level program, then you can use it in all of the tables and graphs of the Level program.